he saw a girl with like a vlogging camera, and he was like, "Are you recording me?" And she's like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, you're gonna make my meet and greet experience video?" And she's like, "Only if you want me to." I'm doing it.
Hey guys, it's Hallee, and I feel so good doing that. Like, I haven't done that in so long. Oh my gosh, yes. I am going to be doing, finally, my meet and greet experience. Shawn Mendes meet and greet experience. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, anyway, I should probably sit down. I doubt I'd even sit down for this video. I'm just gonna relocate the chair. So, as you know, a couple weeks ago, it was my birthday, and I got tickets to go see Shawn Mendes and what's a meet and greet.
Even though I've had them for like the past 6 months, because I kind of bought them myself. But they're not really complicated, so not really. Let's just say I was very angry with bus driver for taking a wrong turn and making me be an hour late. Or added up to be an hour. Because the bus driver was late the first time, so was that? It took about like 20 minutes extra. So yeah, I was an hour later to get the tickets. So it was pretty happy.
School's out! So I'm going to be making like so many more videos. By the way, it's summer, so it's really hot in this. I don't care if I get heat stroke. I'm wearing Shawn Mendes' hoodie. See, I'm pretty happy about this. So, I'm going to tell you about my meet and greet experience. The person that was in front of me in line, because the person in front of me and the person in front of her, we were all by ourselves, so we sort of just stuck together for the first part, and I started really getting to know the person in front of me, whose name was Alana. What do you want? Anyways, so yeah, I became really good friends with her, and we were in line for, like, they let us in just after 3, I think, which was check-in time. I got this. And then they started letting us into the actual meet and greet room at about 4. And I didn't really realise that it was a meet and greet room. I sort of realised that it was a Q&A room because there was the like Illuminate sign and the thing that he sits on and the lamp thingy, my bobbies. Yeah, I'm great at explaining. So I was like, oh cool, we're in the Q&A room. And then, like, 2 minutes later, I realised people were starting to sit down in front of the part where he would sit for the Q&A. And I was like to the girls, because I also realised that there was a guy sitting behind me, and then a girl who I found out just before the meet and greet that I go to the same school as her. She looked familiar, well, did go to the same school. She graduated. And then the girl behind her, we like all hung out afterwards. But they were all like, yeah, they've already met him and they're going to sit down for the Q&A. And I was like, wait, you're saying that he's like on the other side of the curtain right there? And they're like, yeah. Yeah, it was, I did not take it very well, but they were like all trying to calm me down because they were like, don't cry because otherwise you'll have a red and blotchy face for the photo, and I'm like, good point. So I didn't, like, I was trying to hold it all in, which I did, and I was so happy, but I was like freaking out a bit. I was like really nervous but really excited at the same time because I was meeting Shawn Mendes. He's been my idol for so long, and I was actually meeting him. Hand gestures. Yes. Yeah, so I was actually going to meet him, and he was like, that was when it clicked that I was about to meet him. But, like, his photographer walked straight past me. Oh my gosh. yeah, I was like, he walked past and I just like looked at him because I could recognise the back of his head. Didn't actually see his face properly. And one of the girls behind me was like, yeah, that's his photographer. Yes, that was me. But then, like, the line kind of, it moved sort of fast, but not really fast at the same time. But then we had to put our bags down, and then they would like put us in small groups, make us put our bags down, and then we would like join a smaller line. And there was like a red line on the floor, and I was about 4 people away from the front of the line, and I saw Jeff sitting there. Jeff was sitting in front of me! And also his photographer had walked back there, and also this bald guy. Forgot his name. I found it out a couple days ago, but I forgot again. And then his bodyguard was also standing there. The girl in front of me went like in, his bodyguard told her to go in. He was like, And then I stood up to the red line. I was already on the red line. Then there was like a spot in front. And then his bodyguard was like, come stand here. And I moved forward. And I was like, the curtain was right there. Shawn Mendes was right there. You can tell it was yeah, so at this point, 4 people that I already knew had already met him. So, don't know how they were feeling. It was like, I'd say about 30 seconds to a minute, might have been a bit longer than that. His bodyguard was like, your turn, and I walked in, and Shawn Mendes was standing right in front of me. At first I'm like, it was so surreal, and then like I thought he was a wax figure, like a wax model. He looked so perfect. Yes. And like he opened his arms and he's like, hi, and I'm like, hi. Yeah, I didn't do that thing. I was like, hi, and I hugged him, and we turned towards the camera, and it took about 15 seconds for the lady to actually take the picture. Which I didn't mind because I was hugging Shawn Mendes for 15 seconds. Like, I don't really mind at all. But then once the picture was taken, which I'd insert here, beautiful picture. And then he stood back a bit, but then held my hand, and I turned towards him, and he was like, I'm pretty sure he said, I hope you have a really good time tonight. And I was like, because the entire time before, I was like, I need to say, thank you so much for inspiring me to pick up my guitar again. So I was like, I had to say that. And at this point, I was like, okay, this is probably going to be the last time I get to talk to him. So I was like, thank you so much for inspiring me to pick up my guitar again. And I forgot exactly what he said this part, but it was like something like, thank you so much, or thank you, that means a lot. Pretty much copied exactly what he said, repeated him. Not very smart. Yeah. And yeah, I walked out, and there was one of the event staff there, and I was like, I actually did that. And he started laughing. I'm like, I just met Shawn Mendes. Yeah, not okay. And then one of the event staff handed me a signed poster. Beautifulness that I am going to hang on a frame. Put it in a frame and hang it right there on my wall. Every time I wake up, I'll be like, oh. Yes, I'm going to see Shawn Mendes every morning when I wake up. And then I grabbed my bag and went to sit down next to one of the girls I went to primary school with, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I just met Shawn Mendes. And she was like, I know, I just met Shawn Mendes too. And we were just having like one of them fangirl moments. Yeah, it's getting real hot. We were just having like, oh my gosh, did that just happen? It was so surreal. And then after a while, like everyone had come in, and then Silver came in after about 5 minutes, just less than 5 minutes, something like that. He came out from behind the curtain and he, oh my gosh, insert clip of when he walked in.
She's actually
This is the smallest one yet. Good. How you guys feeling? You guys will be the loudest tonight? I'm Alex. I love the same reaction your daughter probably would have had. I feel like you guys know how these go. Now the rest is up to you.
Oh my god, he looks so good in real life. I'm not even kidding, like, really he does. But people seem to think that's why I like him, because he's like good looking, and I'm like, no. Have you even like, just Google him. You'll see that there's a lot more about him than just his looks. He's a good singer. He has such a beautiful personality. He can act. He can dance. Except actually in the Q&A we found out that the Armani ad that he did, they just recorded him going like that, and then they got like a professional dancer and recorded the professional dancer's legs, so it wasn't actually him. The legs part. If you've seen that ad, you probably know what I mean. Yes. Yeah. Okay. About 5-10 questions in, I was like, oh yeah, I may as well put my hand up. I doubt he'll pick me or anything, but I'm just going to try anyway. And then another 5-10 questions. He looked me right in the eyes. His beautiful eyes were looking at me right in my eyes, and he was pointed at me. I was like, yes. And I was like, me? He was like, yeah. And I like chuckled. Shawn Mendes is talking to me. Ow. Yeah. And like I actually forgot my question. I had thought of a really good question that I was going to ask him, and I forgot it. So I was just like, what is your biggest success in your eyes? And instantly he said coming to Australia. Didn't already realise from the Australian tour. Yeah, he was like coming to Australia, and then expanded and was like being able to tour around the world and perform music everywhere for people all around the world. I forgot exactly what he said. Okay, yes. But I was like, oh my gosh. Ah! And one of the girls that my mum works with, she got Q&A, and she said that she was shaking so much that she couldn't actually put her hand up to ask a question, and my mum was like, why? And she's like, because I was in the same room with Shawn Mendes. And I'm like, that's so mean. So mean. But I tried so hard not to cry. I didn't end up crying. My eyes got really, really watery at a lot of points. But I did not want to cry because Shawn Mendes was right in front of me. So I didn't want like to have a red and blotchy face. Yes? Yeah. So then he asked so many questions. No, we asked so many questions. Like he picked so many people. It was really funny because at the end of the Q&A, it was about the end. His bodyguard was like, 3 more questions. So he'd done the 3 and he's like, okay, 1 more. And then he picked another person. He's like, oh, 1 more, I guess. And I think he picked 4 questions after the last 3 that he was supposed to do. I met Shawn Mendes. I still got. He looked me right in the eyes. He looked me in the eyes 3 times. And so now he knows I exist. Unless he'd forgotten about me. He knows I exist at least. But yes, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Ah! I'm surprised I haven't screamed yet. I screamed so much. My friends ran away from me as soon as they saw me the morning after. And the morning of, because I went to school the morning of the concert. Just for the first 2 sessions to keep my attendance up. Yeah, not that you need to know that or anything. But yes. They ran away from me because they knew I would scream. And I did. I met Shawn Mendes. I'm such a child. Now I'm going to show you everything that I got from the concert. So, first thing I got was obviously the lanyard. That's what it's called. The lanyard. It's got Shawn's beautiful face on it. I don't know when, but I must have bent it. I don't remember bending it or anything, but it has like a bend mark to it. See that? Yeah, you can see that. So obviously I got the poster. I got the Adelaide Street hoodie. But I'm wearing Shawn Mendes' hoodie. Yes. I also got 2 tour passports. It has 4 guitar picks in it. So this is the one that I've taken out so far. The only one I've taken out. But all of them have his signature in the back of them. They're actually a lot easier to use than I thought they were, because I don't use guitar picks. But it's got some like little information. It's got all these beautiful pictures, might I add. Yes, it has a lot of information. But the stamps, it doesn't they don't actually let you stamp it. They've already come with the stamps, but yes. Beautiful picture. Oh, and also merch. I also got the Illuminate World tour shirt. It's like a dress on me. Same with the hoodie. You can't actually see my shorts. The concert was amazing. Oh my gosh, he is so amazing. And he got the lyrics out to 3 empty words because in the Q&A we reminded him like what the lyrics were. Pretty good. Yes. I'll probably like insert a lot of clips like now of, I might have already inserted Q&A, I don't know. But I'll insert concert things here now.
Welcome to Illuminate. The journey begins here.
how we feeling out there? Please give it up for my incredible band behind me tonight. If you know the words, please sing. Take your love photo with your close friend. And I'm not trying to come off too strong, but you know that I can help it. 'Cause girl, you're so beautiful.
But yes, you'll be able to hear my terrible pitchy voice at a concert because I really don't care how I sound. I'll just scream the words at the top of my lungs. Like, if you listen to the, yeah.
It's over now, and every time you ask, I'll pretend I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're inside my skin,
In middle of nowhere, don't be running,
and I can't go back to you no anymore.
I was so ready to sing that. And then I don't go back to back and hold you. Except it didn't sound like that. I don't even know what I did. It's just weird. And I was like screaming the entire time and I was starting to lose my voice by I think the third last song. And also kind of ran out of storage during the fifth song. The fifth song is Stitches. So at least I got the weight, the handwritten melody, and this other coming back. But I didn't get any Mercy. I was really upset about that. Never Be Alone. Julia Michaels is so amazing, by the way. Like, if you don't know her music, you should go check out her music.
Don't get enough of me. Don't get enough. I don't get enough. Don't get enough. Don't get enough.
It's exactly what you think.
Believe me. It's making all the words to you. I know we go back to these things, but the worst of me doesn't want to work on things. The best of me wants to love you.
Okay, yes. I was standing up for the entire concert and my nonna was telling me to sit down. I'm like, no, it's Shawn Mendes. I am not sitting down. And it was kind of close to the end because he walks around the stage, as you probably know. And he walks to the corner of the side that I was sitting at. And he like waved over in my direction. I don't know if it was me, it probably wasn't me because there's a lot of people around me. But I was like, oh my gosh, Shawn Mendes. Yes, exactly. He's so amazing. Oh my. This is weird. What am I even doing? I meant Shawn Mendes. Ah! Yes, okay. I'm gonna go now because like this is getting really long. But I meant Shawn Mendes, peoples. I meant Shawn Mendes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I think it was like part way through Julia's set. Yeah, it was about halfway through it. I was just like sitting there just thinking, because it was a really beautiful song that was playing. And I was just sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, Shawn Mendes. I met Shawn Mendes. I asked him a question at the Q&A and now he's going to come and perform. Yeah, my eyes got really watery at that point. But Shawn Mendes. Oops. I'm gonna go now. I talk too much. I talk way too much. But I keep saying that and then just talking more. So I don't understand. I just blabber a lot. Yes, I should probably go now. Bye bye. See you later.